Good morning, everyone. Sunday morning, 7:10 in the morning. Probably not going to get any viewers because of that. Well, and because I'm a new streamer, but it doesn't matter. I'm up, I'm awake, kind of, and I'm ready to jump in to a new Sekiro run. More Sekiro practice, yay, let's get it done. Well, it doesn't need to be done. I just need to keep practicing until it gets done. And it will at some point. I'm really enjoying the process so far though, so let's just keep enjoying the process, yeah? I'm guessing you have to jump to avoid that bullet, but I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, I think you just jump sooner though. I need to turn my my volume down. My personal volume is too high. There we go. Should be good. Good morning, Kuro. Oh, Camille. Okay, switch to floor grip. Here we go. And we have full control as far as my confused fingers and hands allow in this grip. But it is so good for the running sections especially. He says as he messes up a running section. Very good. Quick bit of coffee. Oh wow, it's still hot. One sec. Must be slurped, but well, I think I put a noise gate on the mic, so hopefully you shouldn't hear slurping anymore. Yeah, moving on up in the world. We have noise gates now. Remembered to parry, that's good. Alright. Good start. Not too shabby. Yeah, I thought I'd put the game music back on as well, since I've decided not to have Spotify on anymore. And seeing as I think I quite enjoyed it on the full run through we did recently with cutscenes. obviously had the game music on for that as well, for full immersion, and I felt pretty immersed, so it worked. Oh god. I'm alive. And works. Looking like a professional as ever. So, I wonder who is possibly gonna join me this morning at 7:15 on a Sunday morning. Anyone crazy enough to be up and watching a tiny non-existent streamer at this time on a Sunday morning? You're alright. Do I pick up two at the same time? Is that what happens there? Feels like that's what's happening. Getting better at menuing, nice. Getting used to the Sekiro menuing. And the pickups. Honestly, the pickups have gotten a lot easier since I started using claw grip. Which might not make much sense, but it's because you need to manually aim the camera at things in this game. The most obvious example being the grappling hook. But it applies to objects like that, and NPCs and pickups and stuff as well. You have to look the camera at them, point the camera at them, which is unusual because most games it's the characters pointing. So for example, I'm looking at him, so I should be able to talk, but I can't. In other games you'd be able to, but in this game you have to point the camera at him, and then you can talk. So that is definitely a quirk of this game. I love the way he gives your arm a little pat when he's done. Cute. Okay. Let's try to be patient on the ogre this morning. Find myself getting a little frustrated with it yesterday. Completely unnecessarily, but it happened, so oh god dear. I should learn how to move my character first, yeah. We kind of need to go over here, yeah. Eh? How did he... Oh, okay. Well, that's useful to know. I didn't know his kick could hit you at that angle. I mean, to be fair, I've never really learned Ogre, let's face it. It's just like a... Yeah, let's continue. One hit, that's fine. It was kind of a good learning hit as well because I didn't really know that his leg kind of kick could hit you like that. Because I was at his side rather than in front of his leg. Yeah, whatever. Getting hit on the ogre's not really a big deal. It's like not exactly a hard thing to tidy up. An easy enough boss. If I was in the position where I'm like, okay, I'm really close to getting the run, I would restart there obviously because we're quite close to the beginning. It wouldn't really make sense to continue without resetting, but I've probably got time for more than one run today anyway, so it'll be fine. Oops, sorry. I need to stop banging the desk. Because the mic is currently living on it. So I'm being far too casual. I can't drink coffee there, man, because you've got to run immediately. Just a bad idea. Oh, alright then. Yeah, we're good. I think part of me wishes, because I'm loving the controls accessibility with claw grip, but part of me wishes... Oh god, he saw me. Part of me wishes it felt nicer, you know, physically. Can't say I'm enjoying the feeling of it. But maybe I just... Oh, that was smooth. I haven't done that before. Maybe it just, you get to the stage where you're so used to claw grip you just don't even feel it anymore. You just do it. Why, what hair? Why did I stop hitting there? I was pressing R1, wasn't I? Hair? Okay, I mean that was very strange because I was pressing... I'm so confused. I was pressing R1 but I wasn't swinging. And now I'm just trying to make sure if the controls are working. Alright, well since we're reloading, why not take it back to the ogre? Well, we're not going to get any music now. The thing is, if I load a save state, I'm not going to get any music. But I'm going to have to either live with that or edit them all. Wait a second. Did I hear music? I did. Oh, it's a separate... Oh, that's genius. Oh, crap. We got the sugar. That's really good. Oh, I'm so pleased they've done that. So they have a separate save file for configuration, like sound levels and stuff. And a separate save for progress through the game. Excellent, that's so good. That's that wasn't the case in DS2, and that always annoyed me in DS2 when I was doing save states there. Because if I changed the sound volume, I'd have to change them on all the save states. Okay, that tracks really well. We're going to have a little ogre session. Yeah, we're going to have a little ogre session. I'm going to try not to die though because of this cutscene. Cutscene's really annoying. Just skip the cutscene, I think. But yeah, I didn't realise that they've done that. So that's really good. Really good to know. I mean, that's how it should be. You should have obviously a config file with your graphics, audio, etc. settings, and then your save states separately. I'm glad that's the case. If I decide to change my sound settings, it's going to apply to all my saves. That's the one you need to be careful of. That tracks really well. Oh. I guess these are the things I need to know. Because there, it looked like he was kind of grabbing away from me, and then just, you know, I guess you saw it. His animation just quick flicked and locked onto me instead of carrying on naturally. I guess that's what you get. I didn't do that time. You know what I just discovered though? Claw grip is really useful for that boss. Claw grip gave me the ability there to focus the camera on him more easily and always have a finger on dodge at the same time. So, another reason for claw grip in Sekiro. I wonder if there's going to be a time where I'm just using claw grip and I never turn away from claw grip. You know, it's just become second nature, and that's how I literally just always press the dodge button with my index finger. It seems to me, I can explain while we're waiting for the snake. Index finger always on dodge, which is B or circle. Thumb will flick from camera to X for jump. And also to square for interact sometimes, but square can also be accessed with the index finger as well. And index finger for triangle as well, obviously. Kind of didn't really want that one. But yeah, I mean, claw grip just makes this section and the running sections where you have to aim at grapple points so much easier. It's definitely a good game to get into claw grip and realize its potential, realize its utility. And start appreciating its effectiveness. Like, it just makes things like that easy. Because I'm controlling the camera, but my finger's already on square to pick up those items. My index finger, that is, because I didn't need dodge there. So, however, for Gyobu, I don't need it. So I just naturally switch back away from it. Hopefully no weird R1 issues this time. We should be straight into a killing blow. Yeah, nice. Yeah, I've already been hit, so now I'm just... Nice, got the quick parry. Already been hit, so now I'm just practicing parrying. Nice, got the quick one twice. Excellent, dude. Three times, maybe? And the delay. Oh, that was a weird one. I think part of the problem obviously is I've got to dodge through that. Can I counter that? I don't have counter yet. Good. It didn't look good, but that was actually good. Yeah. I hope you all well on this another dismal grey morning, at least in the UK. Still requiring heating. But it is, I suppose, still midwinter, being mid-February. Well, yeah, mid to late winter now. Shouldn't be too long. For spring, what, a month? My goodness, that coffee's good. So yeah, phase 1 is pretty scripted. You can pretty much get, as you can see, a killing blow without any parrying, without any dodging really. You just gotta control the staggers. I thought there might be a stagger there, and there was, which is why I went for the hit. Obviously, if you can get the horse to stagger, damn it, that was an early, and that was mistimed as well because of the positioning, but otherwise good. I'm still slightly in two minds over whether it's worth parrying this guy or just switching to the much safer, just running away, distancing yourself when he's doing combos. It takes longer, it's definitely safer though. But I like challenges, you know, so I've got an extra challenge with the... It feels like it's just another difficulty level, you know? And if I'm doing it for the challenge, why not make it a harder challenge? You know what I mean? I should have cracked it there, doesn't matter, he's going to go down now. It's like when I started hitless running, everyone was, well, I say everyone, streamers who I mentioned it to in their chat, they were like, I said I'm doing DS2 SL1 hitless, and they're like, SL1, are you crazy? For a first run? But to me it's like, why the hell are you running DS2 hitless and not doing it as SL1? Because to me it really doesn't look much more difficult. Yeah, this is the problem against the wall, even if you're getting the timing right. If you're not in the right angle, okay, I literally just can't see anymore. Yeah, it makes no sense to me, because you're in it for the challenge in the first place. SL1 is cooler because you don't level up, so there's an extra challenge there, but it's also not that much harder. From what I've seen route-wise, honestly, I would always choose my DS2 SL1 route over the leveled routes that I've seen people like Dane and Jay do. Who are in my suggested channel list if you want to check them out. Very cool, nice fellas. They came from Dinos and Giles stream, who is running 7 games back-to-back hitless currently on SL1, trying to. Come close a couple of times. The hitting, I must be like at the wrong angle there, because I can't see it maybe. Oh, I should have cracked. I can crack at him here though. There we go. Good old firecrackers. We don't do it in phase 2 though, because it causes him to do a quick counter attack in phase 2. That was a block. Too early on the parry. It's that, like, this is why people don't parry him, I suppose, if they're doing hitless, because the timings are, unless you get him in the right orientation every time, like, you can get the parry timing right, but it'll be different each time depending on which way he's facing and the state of his rotation, and I guess how quick he wants to rotate. But if you always have him like facing you, it's fine. So maybe if I want to keep parrying him, I need to focus more on his orientation, making sure that I'm in the right spot and not against a wall and stuff like that when I want to parry him. Oh, I almost had it. So he seems to always do that quick attack after that combo. Well, maybe not always. Yeah, I was one hit away from the stagger. I think I could have staggered him there instead of waiting for the parry. So another thing to do if I'm parrying is really get used to where his stagger, his invisible stagger bar is. So that's the thing that can hit you if it's slightly off center. Yeah, I mean it's becoming more obvious to me now as I practice this guy why hitless runners like Nico just run away from him when he's doing a combo rather than deal with all the nuances of the parrying. Oh, I think I also noticed on the Team Hitless website that you're allowed to get hurt by campfires because it's like in DS2 where you hurt yourself to get RTSR and stuff. It's the same principle. Doesn't matter if you get hurt by a campfire on the second one, which is good to know. Yeah, it's difficult to time this stuff, especially with the camera angles and things. He was always in the same orientation, and you know the environment was the same, and you were never up against the wall and stuff like that. It would be much more viable to parry on a hitless run, I think. Maybe I'm starting to realise I probably shouldn't be doing it because it's one of the bosses now that I'm getting hit on still, and where the others are sort of tidied up, more tied. Things like that, like I got the timing right, but because of the angle, I needed to parry slightly later. And he's dead. Well, he would have been if I'd tried. So yeah, maybe I should just try. It's getting hard for me to readjust back to the old strats because I like parrying and I wanted to get parrying consistent on this guy. But given the inconsistency of the positioning, his rotation, all of the movement aspects, given that inconsistency, which I really can't control, it might be a bit dumb just to keep holding on to that dream. I don't know. When there's a much safer method. Even if it is slower, it's not that much slower, I don't think. I mean, I'm gonna try it now. Let's try it now. Let's try it now, he says, and then immediately starts parrying. I mean, I guess I could just let myself do it automatically now. Try to let myself identify when's a good time to parry and when's not. That was. And we got him. See, it is so much quicker if you do parry, but I just got to identify, I've got to get used to identifying when to parry and when to run away. I think that's all it is. And not rely on one or the other. Going back to that you know, relax into the fight, relax and adapt. Idea. Relax and adapt. Yeah. I think the main problem I've got with claw grip is that it just feels weird having the index finger on sprint, on the sprint and dodge button at this angle where it's like half nail, half skin. You know, it feels like it's sort of slipping off and stuff. It doesn't feel secure, I think is what I don't like about it. Is that Ishin? It looks like Ishin. It looks like Ishin in a mask. But I guess that's something I just got to get used to, because I don't think I can... Maybe you can angle it so that it's just skin, but then what happens then is if you've got a fingernail, it can kind of get caught over the edge of the button. So yeah, it's not feeling super secure on the button. Certainly not as secure as I'd want it to be. Maybe I just cut that nail shorter, but I mean it's a pretty short nail already, to be honest with you. Wouldn't want to cut it more, I don't think. Certainly not rely on that all the time. Maybe if I just use it more, I'll just start adjusting slightly and it'll feel more secure. Like, try using claw grip all the time or something, even when I don't need to. So that, I don't know. I feel like that's just going to get me hit on some things. Okay, we have skills. Excellent. And it's ball time. "42 dropped frames. I wonder where that's from. Had some internet issues yesterday, briefly, when I was playing a bit of Bloodborne. Bloodborne PC hype. But yeah, my internet's a bit dodgy. Apparently, I'm in an area, in a catchment or whatever, for their network where I'm being migrated one data center to another or something. And it should be by the end of February, all cleared up. I hope that's the case. But you never know. Right, we definitely need claw grip here. I didn't think you turned that much, dude. Kind of a shame. It's the first time I've been hit on ball for a while. Yeah. Honestly, let's chill, yeah? Let's chill and die. I think this might be better because then if anyone wants to listen to music, any of you wonderful people watching, you can pop on Spotify and you're not going to be you're not going to be having conflicting music coming through from the game. And also, some music I just hate, like the bull music's just fucking terrible, dude. It just makes you think, just shut up. Just shut up. Shut that noise up. And I was kind of... Oh, this is just really peaceful now. I like it. Got the headshot, nice. Man, it's so peaceful, isn't it? Without that horrible music going on. You actually get used to this. Oops. Oof, that was lucky. He was about to hit me. I think we're good. Yeah. Oh, what a peaceful bull kill without that horrible music in the background. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, most of FromSoft OSTs are really bad. Well, they're not really bad, they could definitely be worse. But they're really not good. Put it that way. That's my hot take. I have a feeling that people praise the FromSoft OSTs just because of the general fanfare surrounding the game. But yeah, a lot of the music is very repetitive, very much just a copy of previous games, and it just grates on you, man, it really does. Okay, let's pop some balloons. Thank you, lady. Oh, it's so peaceful. Without those horrible strings whining away. So lovely. Yeah, much prefer it with that music. I actually thought the music for Emma is really nice. But the bull music just immediately put me off. I know, I've heard that whiny crap before on several other of FromSoft games and I don't want any more of it, thank you. Rather have the serenity of no music. I wonder if those guys can hit you. I mean, obviously they can, but I wonder how those guys can hit you if and when you're just running through like that. I also wonder if Nico knows that you can come here like this and then buff. Because he never does that. But you can't if you grapple from the other grapple point to that point, then you trigger the cutscene. But if you come from underneath, you can buff. Kinda interesting. 'Bad timing on that dodge. I messed up though earlier because I parried when I should have been running forward. I expected something that didn't happen. If you expect something that doesn't happen, you can forget that attempt basically. You can just move on. Got away with it at the time. Well, I saved it, so that's kind of good, I suppose. I still feel like I shouldn't be getting myself into that situation in the first place. There we go. Just too slow on the parry there, sadly. I kind of froze when he did that move. My mind went back to the earlier practice sessions where I was jumping that, and I wanted to jump it, and then I realised that I shouldn't be jumping it. I need to parry it. But that process took too long. So in that split second, I didn't adjust.
参る。忍びよ、再び間に合おうとはな。まだだ、巫女の忍び。
That was interesting. That's what I needed to do. Old habits die hard. Yeah, that was dumb. I didn't get out of there when I needed to. For some reason I stayed in and I wanted to parry what should not be parried and what should be ran away from. Although I assume it's possible to parry that entire combo, but I've never actually... Well, I have tried it, but only like once or twice. I've never tried it properly as like, maybe it's a strat to use, because I've always just figured it's kind of stupid, just running away is better.
参る。忍びよ、再び間に合おうとはな。まだだ、巫女の忍び。
Good. redemption. GG. Thank you, Lord Genichiro, for the lesson. It's been fun, as always. What a wonderful boss that is. Highly recommend. Also highly recommend trying it hitless. It's even more fun doing it normally. I suppose if you're into that. Gimme these. And Ikara. Ikara. A instance burner. Ikara. A window. Ikara. Ishin. What the hell? Who's on me? That's new. Hey, Kuro. Bye, Kuro. Hey, Emma. See you later. Oh my god. Oh. I feel like it's easier to run off that bit anyway. I guess at least I didn't fall there today. And go back. Anyone into tennis? I saw some disappointing news earlier. Some shit about Sinner's doping ban is still happening or something, and I don't know. Stuff like that just makes me disappointed with the whole system, because it's just bringing negative energy to tennis. I mean, everyone knows that whatever happened with Sinner, it wasn't performance enhancing, and it was accidental. It's the same with Swiatek. accidentally having something in her system because a physio used something that was contaminated with something and she got banned for it, and it's just like, come on guys. Are you really like trying to make your careers seem meaningful or something with this shit when they're not? You know, you're just like practicing your bureaucratic powers for the sake of practicing your bureaucratic powers. Or are you actually trying to make the world a better place and tennis a better sport? It's probably the former, right? Because these things are just silly. And I guess these committees or whatever that decide on these doping bans and stuff feel like they probably have to ban players every now and then for whatever reason, just to make themselves feel important and meaningful and needed. You know? And it's just more of the same shit. Human beings making up positions and jobs and bureaucratic positions or whatever it is. Trying to justify them and make them seem meaningful and important when they're not. Instead of just looking at the big picture and going, huh, we could do something else with our time that would be better for us and better for everyone else. But no, when careers, wherever they are and however they're formed and however they're attached to by human beings, become so important because of this emphasis on money, that people then will defend their careers for their livelihoods, even if their careers are meaningless and their whole lives therefore a farce, because they would rather not face that reality in the face of possible scrutiny and being laughed at for actually challenging the system, which is what everyone should be doing, because the system's broken, let's face it, in a lot of ways. And there's absolutely no reason why we should be defending a broken system, other than self-preservation and power games, both of which are not reasonable excuses, in my opinion. Anyway, a little random rant there for you. I would love it at some point if I do get a chatter in here who actually wants to talk about ideas that can be implemented to make the world a better place, because that's what I want to do, really. But, you know, gotta get chatters first. Gotta be patient. Okay, I really can't get away with 3 hits there, can I? Alright, dude. I don't need to practice you, I just need to execute you properly and stop yapping. Stop the yapping. Roberto. But that's what I'd really love to talk about on this channel, have a community for. That's why I'm doing this. That's the end goal. Not for money, it's not for my own livelihood, even though I'm obviously going to need money at some point because I'm just losing it rapidly at the moment, not having a job and such. But life is not about that anymore. It's about doing what makes sense, doing what aligns with your principles, doing what you know is reasonable, and not living a lie anymore. I just went for 3 hits again. Classic. Oh my goodness, dude. Maybe this is why people don't fight him here, just because it gets messy in the corner. Maybe it's better to fight him where you've got a bit more room. Because when you're up against the wall, you've got all the different angles and whiffs and adjustments of the boss animations. All the rest of it to deal with.
我が息子のためその刀置いてゆけでき愚かなり
Did I get hit there? Surely not, right? Yeah. Well, I'm going to use that as an excuse to redo it anyway. I shouldn't be getting hit on this guy at this stage, it feels like, so good to tidy him up. The problem is, how much can I yap about that stuff constantly by myself in the hope that at some point I'll be saying stuff like that just at the right time for someone to come into the stream and actually join in. Like, how much energy do I have for that? We are not in a good spot, are we? Ah, he's not. Because then, of course, when I yap about this stuff, my gameplay suffers because I'm not focusing on the gameplay anymore. So it's either clean gameplay without me yapping, or me yapping and messy gameplay. And I guess I've just got to hope that at some point one of those things will actually attract a viewer to stick around longer than like 2 seconds. Oops. I am... what? See what I mean? Like, I didn't even use an ash there. Pressed the wrong button instead of using the item. I guess I just have to keep telling myself that the longer I do this, the more chance I have of that happening. Of someone actually hearing something and going, oh, I agree, or oh, I disagree, and just want to engage with this guy and talk about what he's talking about. Let's have a discussion, you know. Oh my goodness, why is that coming quick? I mean, you're just getting frustrated at yourself now. You know the speed that comes in at. You just didn't do it properly. And that's too early. Yeah. I don't know, man. It's gonna be a... It feels like it's gonna be a real challenge. At the moment, I'm still, you know, working out the kinks and stuff, and seriously, what is with these dropped frames? 502 dropped frames? Why, dude? This has to be my internet again, right? Let me just get a speed test up quick. Just want to see what the current state of things is. Because I would have thought 8 AM on a Sunday morning would be pretty clean internet, but then again, who knows what they're doing and when they're doing it. It went completely messy yesterday when I was streaming Bloodborne. It went down to like 1 megasecond upstream, and it should be like a gig. No, I mean, I'm getting 930 down, 600 up, so who knows? Dude, just parry at the right time, please. Actually, what I should be telling myself is stop getting frustrated. You know you can do this. Not a case of that, it's just a case of mentality again. And I guess this is also what I'm afraid of, you know, when I go off on little rants like that, I lose focus on the game and then I get frustrated at my errors in the game, even though they make sense because I'm not focusing on the game. And then there's the general, you know, do I have faith that I can actually make a difference doing this? That humanity actually cares about itself enough to... Come on, dude. See what I mean? Like... I don't know. I guess I just gotta go with it, go with the flow and see where it leads me, right? At least I'm trying something. At least I'm trying instead of just sitting around feeling depressed about the way things are. There's something to be said for that. Wait, did I get hit there? Am I going crazy? I want to know. Because it looks like a deflect, but at the same time, didn't I lose some health? What is my health level? I don't even know what it's supposed to be at this point. Oh, it is down, so that is probably okay. Oh. So I'm not full health, that's good to know. Oh my god, dude. I don't know, I just think you've got the battle of probably never getting anyone clicking on your stream anyway unless they want something from you, like the Discord fishermen and the bot sales bots. And on top of that you've got the knowledge that if and when someone does come in, you've got to be saying the right thing at the right time to get them to stay. So you've just got to get really lucky, right? Oh, too early on that, are you kidding me? Oh, dude. I don't know, is this good to watch, me getting frustrated at an easy boss while trying to yap about the meaningful direction of humanity and how we are not oriented towards it? Are you not entertained? It is a deflect, it just looks bad. Eh? Where did my ash go? Did I throw it off the edge? I could have sworn I threw an ash there and he just smiled and kept hitting me. My goodness. So yeah, the reason I'm failing on Roberto at the moment is, I don't know, I thought maybe I should yap about something so that if someone does come in, they might find it interesting. But maybe that's part of the problem. If I try to force things, it's just not going to work. I should never plan for that stuff. I should just be ready for it if it does happen naturally. Dude, fuck. Alright, I guess because no one's watching anyway, it doesn't fucking matter what I say. I guess for now I just try to shut up and try to get back into the game. Or something, I don't know. I just hate it right now. And that's never a good mentality to be in. This is the first time I've somehow got myself into negative thinking while streaming. Or maybe it was that stupid article this morning. Maybe I shouldn't read news websites anymore just because they're just full of negative, meaningless, stupid idiocy of the human race. And it focuses on that stuff for the sales, which is obviously part of the problem. Alright, at least I can move on now, I suppose. Fucking hell, man. How to turn your energy from positive to negative in the space of one boss fight. Nice. Fucking hell, dude. I guess it only has to happen once, right? It just has to happen once, where someone accidentally or otherwise hears what I have to say, connects with it, it resonates with them, they stick around, we have a conversation, and we start a community. It only takes one other person to begin. And the chance of that happening is astronomically increased if I try things, and if I sit around not trying things and just feeling bad about myself and the state of the world. It's never gonna happen. So I've just got to remember that, I suppose.
何故
不思議りよ。ぬく。
Who are you? You look like Kuro. I'm wondering if that's Lord Takamu from the past or whatever Kuro calls the person he's found in the books. Yeah. Maybe I should change the title to that posing a question thing again. Oh, I sort of got it then. Because, you know, there are far too many people just on Twitch doing the same thing, playing computer games, hoping to be entertaining, and they're doing it for the money eventually. I mean, obviously for the community as well and for the fun for themselves, but past that, it's only for that reason, you know, it's not for... Well, I mean, I shouldn't be saying what people's intentions are, but... Because obviously I'm not them, but I think it's fair to say that a lot of most streamers on Twitch are, you know, if they get big enough, I'm just gonna stop. I think I'm sick of talking to myself.
この質から牙の勝ち
But yeah, my thinking was I need to advertise what I'm doing a bit better. Because at the moment it just looks like I'm another streamer playing games, hoping to build a community of people having fun and using it as a way to escape reality rather than confront it. And that's not what I want from my stream. I want my stream to, well, eventually not be about gaming, but obviously in part it will be, at least to begin with, so I've got some content. But it being a way to start a global democratic community that can change the world. Because it obviously can change the world. Seriously, is this gonna happen every time I yap? I just can't play the game anymore? Nah, it's not that. It's something to do with the energy because I've been yapping through Ishin fights, no problem. I think it's just because I'm in a negative mind frame now. And I gotta shake that. Or at least accept it for the time being. And obviously the people coming in here that are just here to try to get my Discord details so that they can presumably try to sell me some stuff. All of that crap is really off-putting. I mean, it's to be expected because of the issues in our society, but it's just yet another reminder of how our practices as a human race are just largely dumb as fuck. Centered around money, which doesn't exist. Centered around power, which only exists if we agree to it. I didn't get shot there, even though I messed up. Yeah, I think I might need to approach it differently. Like, take the hit. Actually create some content that's talking about what I want to talk about, make it coherent and well planned out. You know, maybe do it when I'm not gaming. Maybe make shorts of it and stuff. So that it reaches people. Then see who comes along. Say hi and join in, you know. I can't be like clearly just focusing on gaming like most other streamers and then expect people to come in and start helping me fix the problems in the world, can I? I think I've got to advertise the fact that that's what I do, that's what I want to do. And then see who's interested. I'm even messing up on the centipede, I'm not. Yeah, it's 2 blocks. I mean, it's to be expected, isn't it? Your frame of mind currently is not on the game at all. You are not focused. But that's okay, you're going to accept that you're not focused. It's alright, whatever is happening now is part of the way. Part of your Tao. I laugh, but I actually think there's a lot to be learned from that idea. We all have our Tao. We choose whether to follow it or deny ourselves it. And I would assert that the people focused on money and power and manipulation and consumption and all of that jazz, instead of thinking how can we make the world a better place and how can I fit into that? What can I bring to the world? How can I make it a better place? And I don't just mean locally in your own community or whatever, while being an insurance salesman you can, you know, make people around you think that you're a nice person. No, that's not the way. Because you're still an insurance salesman, you know. So it's almost worse than being obviously damaging to the world, because you're being sort of covertly damaging to the world while putting on a happy face and trying to be loved at the same time. You know, it's living a lie even more so than people that are more transparent about their power games. I actually found myself having a sort of a practice session for how I might talk to a camera and, you know, have a conversation, have a monologue, I should say, on stream rather than playing a game the other day, and it felt good. And part of me felt like I wish it was recorded, but then I recognised that that's probably part of the journey that I have to go through. You know, just sort of practicing that sort of way of speaking, so that when I do come to record something, you know, I'm prepared. And I execute it as well as I can, rather than messing it up. I mean, obviously, I think I would start with something like that as a recording rather than a live stream. I don't know, I'm not sure how to approach it yet. I guess that's what I'm currently figuring out. And the whole point of streaming gaming like this at the moment is to just get used to test sound levels, test game quality, get used to the schedule of streaming, even if it's not quite the material that I want to end up with in the end. It's a way to go through the motions, yeah. And get into it. Well, that was clean. I'll take that one. Yeah, the problem with this claw grip, the main problem I'm having is that the way I'm pressing the circle button for sprint is like half nail, half skin, and it keeps sort of slipping off. Maybe you have to jump off at an angle to get a jumping killing blow in the sky. That seemed to work well. Hardest boss in the game, by the way. And I will be right back. And we're back. Okay. Let us continue. This. Try to stay positive. Try to stay positive. Dude, why would you jump off at that angle, man? You know what I was saying about staying positive? Fuck it. Be as negative as you like. About time you've been bloody positive for the past 2 weeks of streaming with no one to talk to. About time you have a shit day. I think that's fair. Don't you, chat? At lol. The fuck? He makes the most delightful noises. And gives the most skill points, being the easiest boss. I have no idea what he's like to fight without the cheese. Never tried it. Never fought him normally. Maybe on a casual playthrough one day. We'll try. Yes, it's ape time. Woohoo! Now we get into the meat of the run. Oh joy. Like, for example, now, is anyone really gonna join the stream? And if I'm not talking about something, stick around to watch me abuse this ape in phase 1? Or if I wasn't talking, would they just see this and go, okay, this is boring, there's no music, there's no streamer talking, it's just someone bashing an ape, and then immediately click off and on to the next stream. I don't know. I mean, someone might always come and be intrigued by the strat, right? Having never seen it before. I guess that's a possibility. Then again, who would click on this stream when there are thousands of other streams with far more viewers and better quality sound and a camera and a pretty girl behind the camera or whatever it is, you know? Why would they choose to come here? Well, hopefully one day it's to change the world, but I guess I need to emphasize that fact somehow first. I should change the stream title and ask a question again. Ah, that's speed. It's different every time. I think I should probably just stop trying to parry those moves. Because of their variance. It's bad enough that I go for this. Although this is fairer at least because you at least get a punish afterwards if you do it currently. I suppose that's what I was hoping for with the other ones as well. Yeah, I mean you do here too, if you do it properly. Yeah. Dude. It is not a good morning. Not feeling good today. Nothing's feeling good today. And I feel like I got myself into that mentality. After waking up quite fresh, ready to go, looking forward. Just turned into a feeling tending towards hopelessness, which is never good. Never good. I guess the answer is try not to think about it too much. Try not to force things, because then you'll be disappointed if they don't work out. Go with the flow, do your best, do what feels right. Stick to your principles, defend your principles, work for good in the world as best you can. And don't let all the bad in the world get you down. Because then evil wins, doesn't it? That's how evil wins. Maybe I should put some music. You know, I shouldn't force myself to be yapping about some interesting topic in the hope that someone will hear it and stay and chat to me or something. I think as soon as you're aiming for that and you're hoping for that and you're expecting that and you're, you know, all of those things, you just set yourself up for disappointment. You should just try to enjoy yourself with whatever you do, believe in it, and then accept whatever comes. Because people are going to want to be around something positive more than they are something negative. Especially with the state of the world. I didn't die, I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, if I can make it second nature to parry that combo successfully, I think we're in a good spot. But it's really the other things that I get hit on more. Yeah, he's dead. He's dead. Music. Do we? Perhaps. But what music? I've got an idea, chat. I've got a music idea. Because my save state for this guy is called Appa. Because, I don't know, he's big, he's white, he reminded me of Appa a little bit from The Last Airbender. I'm wondering if The Last Airbender soundtrack is on Spotify. And what it's like, because I can't even remember it. So that could be fun to give a listen to. I love Madonna. And we'll, after this little practice session, we will try to pop some on. Even though, again, I don't feel like I need practice anymore, I just need to actually pay attention and not get hit like that. Alright, Appa, you win. You win, Appa. Let's see. I will just load us back in so you fine people have something nice to look at while I look for music. Avatar: The Last Airbender. Alright, we have a playlist at least. I don't know if it's an album. Oh, OST. Yeah, it's a public playlist, so maybe someone's put it together manually. I'll turn the Sekiro game sounds down slightly. Maybe Spotify up slightly. Interesting. Haven't heard this for a while. Actually fits quite well. Probably better than the in-game music anyway. Yeah, I got caught. I thought I would. I shouldn't really be staying in like that. It's nice when he doesn't backswing and he just gives me a punishable attack. The block. Who knows, maybe someone will come in here and go, I know that music, that's from Avatar The Last Airbender, I love that show, and then say something. Imagine. Imagine. Of course, if you're watching the VOD many years from now, which would be remarkable, you won't be hearing any Last Airbender music, but feel free to pop it on in the background yourself. All I did was search for The Last Airbender in Spotify and put on the OST playlist. Been many years since I heard it. A block. Heck. Alright. I thought, oh, maybe I can do it because you can pause this game, and I was like, oh, I did it, and then forgot where I was in the combo, and just immediately staggered him. Classic. Dude. Oh yeah, he thrashes. I don't know why I even bothered trying to save it, there's no point. Even if I got him back into the stagger rotation, the time lost there would mean a lack of buffs anyway, so just make the whole thing take longer than restarting probably. Hey Speed, thanks for the follow. Hope you're doing well. Feel free to say hi in chat. If you want to connect in real time. Oh, I could have sworn he was just going to go up and do his overhead. His animation confused me there. Damn it. And scream, sure. And for anyone interested on the VOD, when I said, hey Speed, thanks for the follow, someone just followed me, but normally when that happens at this stage, and they don't chat, it's someone following and dropping me a DM, hoping that I'll message back and they can invite me to Discord, etc, and try to rope me into something. But, you know, it doesn't hurt to thank people anyway, just in case it is a real person. Without any nefarious intentions. But after a while, that's what you tend to assume is the case, because someone actually interested in the content would probably chat before, or at least as well as following, you know what I mean? So it's a relatively safe assumption at this stage. But you never know, you never know. It only has to happen once, like I say. Connect with one person who wants to come back, who wants to work together to make a difference in the world. Only has to happen once, and then you've made a start. Excuse me. First time chatter, ladies and gentlemen. Anyone want to guess what it is today? Yep, it's another bot trying to sell bots. You got it. You guessed it. Seriously, dude? Okay. He's serious. Wow. Oh my goodness, dude. What is this RNG? Can we play now? Yes. And I mess it up, of course I do. I wonder if some new streamers actually buy bots. I guess they must do, because if no one bought bots, bought fake viewers on Twitch to help their stream, if no one bought them, then these bots wouldn't be advertising themselves, right? So some people, some streamers are actually buying into this shit to keep that demand going, or to keep that market alive. Mind you, of course they are. What did I expect? The world is governed by money, first and foremost, not by human well-being or improving life on Earth or exploring the universe and reality together peacefully. And I'm yapping and not paying attention again. It's been a good day. Yeah, been a good day so far. Full of positivity. Full of love. Full of creative productivity. Full of meaning and joy. Maybe this process will end up pissing me off enough to actually just face my fears, buy a camera, speak into it, to the internet, challenge people to come up with a better idea. Offer that people steal my idea, because it's not about intellectual property, it's not about money, it's not about ownership at all, it's about making sense of human activity on planet Earth, making it reasonable, making it productive, making it meaningful. And getting everyone in the world to realise that they are the ones, every one of us, are the ones with the real power. So that people just stop looking up to world leaders who are just merely popularity contest winners and nothing more, to take responsibility for their lives. And instead take responsibility for their own lives and actually make the world a better place. Together. And stop living a lie in the name of money and power and pointless consumption. What do you think, Ape? Are we gonna make it? What's your take on humanity, huh? Or do you know you're just a centipede dressed up in a big fluffy body? Yeah, if you miss parrying that backswing, it doesn't actually trigger a combo. Do you kind of need to parry that one as well? timing on that thing, I swear, dude. I swear. Hope you're all enjoying the music though. Been a long time since I heard Avatar: The Last Airbender soundtrack. And if anyone's listening and hasn't watched it, go and watch it. Go and watch it all the way through. It's one of the best series animes ever made, and I would recommend it to everyone. And I'm yapping and just messed up phase 1 again. And I would, if I ever have kids, or if I had kids, they would definitely be watching that as their primary source of screen time entertainment. That and Star Trek, yeah, when they're old enough. All of these things in good time when they're older. Excuse me. I'm not old enough. My goodness. I'm not dying, it's fine. Don't think. Well, I mean, of course I am. We're all dying. You know what I mean. We only have one life, we're all dying. What we really need to do is decide how to spend the time that is given to us. Thanks for that quote, Gandalf. It's very true. And whether we want to live in service to money and illusionary power, or do what we know is right in our hearts, and use our skills, abilities, passions to make the world a better place for ourselves and everyone else. And if the opportunity is not there to do that, it is our responsibility to create it. And if there are barriers in the way, it is our responsibility to address those barriers and remove them. And you guessed it, money in the economic system, that's the root cause of most of our barriers. The sooner we realise that, the sooner we stop being controlled by it and just simply decide to try something else. The sooner we can make life better for ourselves and everyone. And everything. Clang. Oh, I could have sworn I jumped. Maybe I've been too late. It's so easy to get hit in this game, chat. It's super easy to get hit in this game. I don't know if you've ever tried it, but it's super easy. Really easy. It's a lot easier to get hit than not get hit. Especially when you're trying to parry risky combos. What the hell was that, dude? What are you doing? I don't think even he knows. We are not done here. We are not done here just yet. Cheap viewers on streamboo.com. What, I can buy viewers? Oh my god, dude. What is the world we're living in? And what kind of person would I be if I did that? My goodness. And obviously a lot of people must do that, because otherwise there wouldn't be any bots trying to spread more bots. I've really got to stop yapping. Dear me, it's been one of those mornings, isn't it? You get triggered by a news article, start yapping about it on stream, mess up all the gameplay, create a negative atmosphere. At least just for yourself. It ain't easy. It ain't easy, chat. It is not easy. To wade through all of this shit when all you want to do is make a meaningful difference in the world, and everyone and everything appears to be trying to stop you, and you're like, dude, what the fuck? I just want to make people's lives better, you know? I just want to address the obvious problems that we have in society that have obvious solutions. And feeling like you're the only one out of billions of people to be thinking about that stuff. Surely there are other people out there with the same thoughts. Oh dude, you've got to stagger. Oh god. A lesson in greed, ladies and gents. A lesson in greed. Don't greed. That's the lesson. Very simple. It applies to hitless running in Sekiro, and it applies to life in general. Pay attention, don't greed, don't live a lie. Follow your heart. And I mean your true heart. Not what you think is your heart, but is actually your fear. You got to figure out the difference, right? That's each individual's subjective journey. I greeded, but it worked. Forget what I said earlier. Greed, greed, greed. What kind of a message am I sending? Oh, Cameo. There's literally no point hitting him. He just loses the stagger bar immediately at this stage. Damn that backswing, dude. I swear it comes out at a different speed every single time. Heck. The music. Funny. Alright, not gonna lie, that was actually a very skillful kill. Not only did I parry 2 hard combos, one of them had extra hit in that I normally just misses you, but I had the timing right for it and got it in case it hit me, and I deflected it perfectly. So yeah, that was really good. If only people were watching. But then, of course, being observed, everything would have been different.
Might. Shoot.
再び修羅をどうとは
Damn. Too late. Good try there. I also think I might have blocked something by accident, even though it let me continue. It looked like a block rather than a deflect, so I'm not really bothered. GG's. Almost first time again. We are clean on ammunition at the moment. Good. Obviously very good.
Might.
Old habits die hard, chat. Don't know why I parried that. I still don't know why I even parried that in the first place. It's just a weird reflex. That doesn't really make any sense.
Shoot.
再び修羅をなろうとはな。
Too early? Must have been close. Too early, yeah. It's nice of him when he gives you that move straight away again, just so you can identify exactly what is wrong. Why does he hesitates sometimes like that when he's on low stagger bar? He'll like do something different. I've noticed that a few times. I guess we might as well continue. I forgot to buff, but all good practice. Oh, that comes out so quick. It's probably better to do a mortal draw there. Just jump straight into a mortal draw rather than trying to firecracker it. Because that happened last time as well. It's just the firecrackers come out, but they take a while to actually hit him for some reason. So if you use firecrackers, you need to be quicker with them, basically. But the quickest option there is probably a jump into mortal draws, which knocks him out of that animation as well, I think. Pretty sure.
Might.
That sounded a little bit like Indiana Jones music, not gonna lie. just for a bar or two. Or is it Star Wars? One of the two. Maybe it's Star Wars. Okay, dude. Okay, dude. I guess you're just not paying attention at all. Why is the mic going red when I do that? Is it really that loud? Sounds quiet to me. Oops. Yeah. The classic. Yeah. The classic moves too far forward, buff too late, and you can't escape him as first attack. It's all about timings this game, and they are very tight. Tight timings everywhere you look. But that's why we love it. That's why we love it. I think I'll probably play more Bloodborne today. Stream. Just super hyped that it's off. that's actually working on PC in a way that I can stream it is really good. Oh, I added another mod last night as well. Just wondering if that might fix the random crashes. Because now I've fixed the graphical bugs. I mean, the FPS drops I think are always going to be there, and they're always going to be worse when I'm streaming, but interestingly, it prioritizes the stream, so normally if there's any choppiness in the game, it's just for me, and the stream's actually really smooth, so I suppose that's a good way around. I wouldn't want it the other way around, like the stream's all choppy and I don't even realise it because it's smooth for me, you know, that wouldn't be good. I'd rather deal with a bit of choppiness and the viewer experience be smooth as butter. That's the correct way around. Then if I do anything wrong in the game, I can always blame it on choppiness and you won't be able to know if I'm lying or not. Incidentally, if anyone hears this at any point in time, my first ever Bloodborne playthrough on PC should be on the YouTube channel. At least under Twitch VODs, but if I do a whole playthrough and I stream it all, no doubt I will make its own playlist, because it will deserve its own playlist at that point. Easier to find. Incidentally, as of the current moment in time, Bloodborne on PC is not an official release because of corporate greed, bureaucratic nonsense, and money. So as of the time I am speaking, the only way to play Bloodborne on PC is through emulation. And I'm yapping and not focusing. Ah, dude. Who am I to think, when I'm still so new at this game, I can get away with talking about random stuff while fighting Ishin? Don't get punished. Let's just... Yeah. Who am I? And as if anyone's even hearing this, like, as if anyone's going to watch this back in the future. Think, oh, I really want to watch Clapfish's first streams to see how it was. I'm going to watch all the VODs through, all, like, hundreds of hours of them. Hear him yapping about nonsense and, well, it's not nonsense, but hear him yapping by himself, talking to himself and messing up his own gameplay at the same time, while no one's watching. Yeah, it's not really the best content, is it? I can't imagine. Starting to wonder if it's even worth keeping an archive of these early streams. Is there any point at this stage? I guess at the moment it's like, why not? If anything, it gets me used to creating content and putting it on YouTube and tinkering with the settings, etc, etc. Going through the process. Well, that was a mess. Unsurprisingly, because I'm yapping. But we saved it. I mean, this music's actually pretty good for background music for while playing this sort of game. It's quite quiet, classical, It's not intrusive. It's from a brilliant show. Blah, blah, blah.
Shoot.
再び修羅を切ることだろうとはな。まだじゃ、セキロ。
No, you couldn't fit 2 attacks in there. Nice jump. And you're dead.
セキロ、さらばじゃ。
But it's only briefly farewell until I come back in a second. Or a few minutes after the Emma fight. Wonder how long Emma actually takes. It feels like quite a while, but oh well, I was assuming I would get 2 runs in this morning, but I don't know, given the mood, given the atmosphere I seem to have created for myself this morning, and the subsequent terrible gameplay, not gonna lie, it's been a real rough run. It'll just be the one, I believe. It being almost 3 hours into the stream already. But like I say, probably be streaming some Bloodborne later. For my first ever playthrough. At 60 FPS on PC with an emulator. Oops. If I ever manage to escape from this encounter, that is. And joy of joys, I gotta go do some grocery shopping today. I think I'm pretty much out of food.
再び修羅を切るだろうとはな。まだじゃ、赤狼。
I think I got to sidestep that. That's one of his really rare moves that I've only seen a couple of times. I'm not sure if I'm doing something wrong to make that happen, or if that's just an eventuality, no matter how well you play it. I'm still not sure. Oh, I had to parry that. My goodness, dude, this is not a good run. This is actually turning into a really, really, really bad run after you've had the last two runs being pretty damn good. Yeah, what can I say? It's the yapping, it's the lack of focus, it's the... It's the challenge to my faith and belief. And that's not religious at all, I just mean in humanity. That's what... Are you kidding me, dude? Emma should be 100% by now. See, it's this sort of mentality, isn't it? You're just making stupid mistakes, and instead of accepting them as something that just happens... I guess right now it feels like I'm surprising myself with how bad this gameplay is. But at the same time I know the reason for it, and it's, you know, I shouldn't judge myself for it, it's just not being in the right frame of mind on several layers. Oh my god, dude. I literally never fail at this. What is happening? Not paying attention. My mind is not on the game. Miles away. Absolutely miles away. It's thinking about content, it's thinking about how to grow a community, it's thinking about how do I actually start making a difference in the world. In a way, in a way that I know is necessary, and I know is the only way possible. The only thing that's going to help is everyone getting together and working democratically to change the world, and realizing that everyone has the power, not just a few people in government positions or whatever the fuck it is. Head of corporations, whatever it is, they are just human beings. They don't have any power except for the power that we give to them because we're not taking responsibility for our own lives. Individually and collectively. Don't know why my mind keeps going there, but you know. I guess that's just the fundamentals, just a fact. there is no other solution other than actually creating a global democracy of human beings to properly decide how we are spending our time and direct our attention and our activities into something meaningful rather than economic, bureaucratic bullshit that's completely meaningless in every objective sense. And I guess it's the farcical realization that I'm just, you know, playing computer games in the hope that that will help me create this democratic, global, connected effort to change the world. It wouldn't even be an effort, it's just a decision, that's all it is. I mean, I honestly, I should have got hit the first time. I don't know how I didn't. I just, my mind was miles away. Every time I look over at chat, there's just that reminder that the only person that's chatted today is a bot trying to sell fake viewers. Talk about a testing of faith, huh? Talk about a testing of faith. Again, not religious, nothing to do with religion, just faith in humanity, dude. Faith in humanity. Faith in any meaningful pursuit. Why do we persist in closing opportunities to meaningful pursuit in the name of money and power? For a few human beings who are going to die anyway, and it's all going to be meaningless. Fuck, dude. We need to sort ourselves out. It's embarrassing to be part of the human race at the moment. It's embarrassing. Ain't that the truth? Fucking embarrassment. I guess the problem is, it's not like people don't know this either. It's not like stories from ancient times to the modern day, you know, from non-fiction and fiction alike. It's just, it's obvious, is it not? Are people really that blinkered? I mean, by design, right? We're taught to focus on money and careers and consumption. And we're taught to ridicule any deviation from that bullshit. So that bullshit becomes the only source of potential meaning in our lives. And because it's inherently meaningless, that just fucks us over. In myriad ways. Fucking hell.
再び修羅を切るだろうとはな。まだじゃ、赤狼。
Alright, I guess that's the problem with him being in the corner, yeah? Followed by an early parry, like, what the fuck is going on this morning? What the fuck, man? Anyone else having a bad morning and they want to talk about it? Anyone? If anyone's here, man. If anyone's here. This isn't the way. I think I'm starting to realize that. Oh my. Oh my goodness. Holy moly.
Might.
再び修羅を切るだろうとはな。
What the actual fuck? Why did he hesitate? And why did that not work? What the fuck, man? Bother right now. Don't know why I bother.
Might.
再び修羅を切るだろうとはな。
god, dude.
Sekiro さらばじゃ。
Well, fuck you all. I don't give a shit anymore. Fuck off. And I'm saying fuck off to me, just to be clear. To myself.
Shura.
再び修羅を切るだろうとはな。
I just knew that was coming as well. It's just never going to be a clean finish. Man, what a slip slide into negativity this morning's been. Unreal. How quickly a positive frame of mind can just be destroyed. What's the point at this stage, really? Like, it doesn't even matter if I get him now. It's just been a complete shit fest. What the fuck is that? It only happens when he's like almost staggered. He just stops doing his dance and just hesitates, and you're like, what are you doing? And then alright, maybe just one more attempt and then I'm out of here, fuck it. No one's watching anyway, so who gives a shit, man? What's the fucking point, eh? What's the fucking point? All I've got in chat is some cunty bot called Fervent Lynching, would you believe? Advertising cheap viewers.
Might.
fucking cunts, whoever came up with that idea. Of course, on the other hand, you can't really blame them because everyone needs to make money somehow, so there's going to be a market for everything, even if it's utter bullshit and damaging to the human race. Don't worry, there'll be a market for that, you'll be able to profit from it somehow. Fucking idiots. Fucking worthless pieces of shit. Fuck off and die and rid us of your stupidity. Fucking selling fake viewers for Twitch, like what the fuck? What the fuck, dude? What the fuck's wrong with you people? Oh, you're just trying to make money, of course. Yeah, my bad. That's understandable. Uh-huh. Yeah, that makes it forgivable. No, it fucking doesn't. That's a fucking pathetic excuse. And that goes for anyone in advertising, marketing, insurance, sales, fucking anything in the financial services industry. You're all fucking wasting your life at the same time as fucking the rest of us over. Fuck you all. Go and practice some personal development and do something productive and creative with your life that's beneficial to yourself and everyone else. Or just fuck off and die.
Sekiro.
Stop profiting from people's fucking misfortune. Or however the fuck you're profiting. You disgusting pieces of shit. Fuck you as well, Ishin. How dare you interrupt my monologue? I hope my disappointment in humanity is fucking palpable. Because it's a fucking tragedy how humanity has organised itself for economic and meaningless power fucking games. Fuck you all. Fuck you all. None of you deserve to be alive. Fucking pathetic. Fuck you and your money. Fuck you and your money worshipping. Money doesn't even exist, it has no basis in reality. You're devoting your life to it. Fucking stop it. You're fucked and you're fucking us. Stop it. I don't want any part of it anymore. All I want to do is create an alternative. But I can't do that by myself. The fuck, Emma? What was that? No, dude, what the... You know what? Fuck this, I'm out of here.